Well, hello everybody. Big Harv here. As you can see, the background behind me is dark.
Back in the void again, are you?
Well, that's a very, astute point of view right there, Omar, my friend. It's pretty dark back there because I'm starting this episode off on a bit of a negative note, if you will. And I don't really like to start things this way. A little bit of celebrity beef that I'm kind of about to get into right here. It all started last time when we were setting up for the podcast. I was enjoying my life, happy, set up all this stuff for my friends, got to see my friends, the good part of my week. And then they decided to spend the next hour of my life bullying me about my family, my setup, my lighting, and my rig. But you know what Big Harv did? He went out and got himself a goddamn house.
Wow. Decorated already.
Yeah. It's not so bad. It's pretty nice, It's great, and the greatest thing about it is it's not my house. It is Ryan Demarco's. Congratulations to him and his wife Sarah Demarco because they are now homeowners, and this is the Slappy Hour Podcast. Yeah! So pop the Prosecco, everybody, because we got a new little homeowner here. Ryan Demarco, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. It's been a really long journey, and it sucked for most of the way, but it off. We're looking forward to April when we close. It's pretty exciting, and that is my to-be living room.
Well,
with all the decorations in it.
With all, yeah.
Yeah.
And Big Harv just broke in and is just sitting in the middle of the room.
Honestly, like how nice.
Family still lives there.
No, but I mean, honestly, man, it's so cool that you decided after just like fucking laying into me, ruining my life, making me feel bad about myself, that you let me shoot from your own house before you even moved in.
The other family is still there too, just sleeping upstairs.
Yeah, if you can see like right up near the stairs, they're definitely like hiding there, but like before families that want to come down for Christmas, but they have guns.
Little Timmy comes around, Santa.
Harv, they're
yeah.
tied up in the basement, aren't they?
Well, the thing is, I'm just, shooting here. I haven't gone to see the whole place, I haven't toured it yet. So maybe you might have to take a look yourself. I mean, you're the homeowner. You would know what the contents of your...
Dude. You're going to jinx it.
Yeah.
They're going to decide not to sell now, and we're going to be...
I mean, if you admit that there are possible civilians tied up in your basement, you're probably not going to be able to stay in this domicile.
Okay, I have a question. If someone's let's say the previous owners of a house are some sort of kidnapper serial killer situation.
Ryan, yeah.
And then they kidnap someone and keep it in your basement, and then you buy the house not noticing. Are you responsible for the kidnappees?
Well,
so you buy the house and they're there after they move out.
Yeah, like they're like, oh shit, I forgot my kidnapped people.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe if you don't say anything and then you keep them as your pet. It's like a transfer of ownership. Like a legal paper.
I just like, for some reason, that in Omar's mind, he's like, if Omar was the kidnapper, right, and he was in this situation, he would forget the one thing that his whole purpose relies around in his old house.
His entire house to kidnap people, and they forgot.
When you're moving out, it's like, oh man, I knew I forgot something. Like, come on.
Cuts to like people slamming on the door.
It's hard to finish this basement with this cage down here.
Yeah, like Ryan, you're like fixing up the basement with your studio, and they're just like screaming, and you're like, "Shut up! You're gonna ruin the sound design."
Oh man, and the house is so nice. Like I took a virtual tour today. I did the Explore 3D, because before I live in a place, I like to walk around a little bit. It's great though. It's like, honestly, what, you guys, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, right?
3 bathrooms.
Hey, we're not supposed to make fun of people's voices on this show. Even when they sound weird for no particular reason at all.
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty much looking at 3 bedrooms. It didn't matter if it had 3 baths. We were looking. We wanted more than 1 bathroom.
And then you got the king's amount.
And then we got 3.
All the rooms are just bathrooms.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do you do with, like, I mean, I was going to be like, who the hell has 3 bathrooms? What do you do? My family grew up with 3 bathrooms, so I don't know why that was such a question for me right there. But
well, I think because when you're like, college till your late 20s, you're just constantly in places where you only have 1 bathroom.
Yeah.
Because you can't afford shit yet.
As a person who, we talked about last episode or 2 episodes ago, I'm a pizza box or whatever trying to survive. Man, sometimes you need more than 1 bathroom. It's
because you live in like a decently sized place.
Yeah, but the thing
for what it is, but you only have 1 bathroom.
Yeah, and I asked them to put 2 toilets in there so me and Laura could look at each other while you can it, but I thought,
facing or next to.
I don't know. This is okay, so we're all people with, 2 of us are married and 1 of us has a significant other. Yeah, this is actually a good question for a test.
Are you holding hands on the toilet next to each other, or are you looking at each other?
So I need 2 answers from both of you. The first one is what you think, what you would prefer, but the second is knowing your partner.
What would they prefer?
What would they answer? So what are the options? It's staring at each other?
I'm just saying what you could, yeah, sure.
Moving back and forth forever?
This Cards Against Humanity kid is ready to win. He's talking about these Cards Against Humanity.
We're back.
I want mine to be sort of like a bunk bed situation. So
go ahead.
My shit is going it's dropping down between their legs into the toilet.
Is there a protective? Is it in Elf how they have the mail chute where they put the packages and go shoot? Is it like that? Is she safe?
Yeah.
Is she protected? Omar.
Well, I've got good aim.
I was kind of envisioning.
Sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
When you said the bunk bed situation, I was envisioning a glorified upper decker where your waste goes into the tank of the toilet below and then floods the toilet with
that makes sense. That makes more sense, I think.
That's how a plumber would do
it. Yeah.
My wife tells me, Ryan, you've seen me throw up, but Omar knows I have a trademark gag. It's a very specific velociraptor. It's horrible. Everybody hates it. The town wants to kill me. It's this fucking crazy. I should be just beaten.
But you can hear it from Long Island to Saskatchewan.
That kid was I've been hanging on to Saskatchewan for a minute. I'm gonna drop this big word.
Look, guys, I'm smart.
No. So Saskatchewan, it's the first word I think of when I see Harv, because for some reason I keep thinking Laura's from Saskatchewan, but it's fucking Schenectady or whatever.
Oh.
Those are
but her dad's
totally
Canadian,
different
so
places.
I think her dad is from Saskatchewan, though, right?
No, I don't. No, not. I don't think he's originally from Saskatchewan, so I can't fucking speak.
I think just Quebec, right?
I think originally, and this is so bad. This is going to be on the internet. So he grew up his dad was in business, so they traveled all around the world, kind of like you did, Omar, growing up. So I think they were in England for a bit, a little bit, and I think they were in Australia too, and a little bit of Canada. Yeah. But I actually don't know where he was born and raised, which is pretty bad. So not to put him
interesting, because I always see him as a very standard American man.
He's
Canadian man.
He's the chillest guy. It's the coolest.
He's just that kind of chill dude, fisherman kind of camper,
He is
he's the Bruce Springsteen of Canada.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he really is though. I say this all the time. And I've had whatever past relationships and shit. And growing up, everybody told me, when you meet somebody's dad or your partner's parent or whatever, you go up, firm handshake, all that, hello, and you're nervous and all that. I go up to this guy, and I'm this is the same day that I met Laura's whole family at once. And I showed up upstate. I got off the megabus, and her mom picks me up. And Laura's oh, by the way, I have to work an 8-hour shift, so have fun. You're on your own. So I got that dropped on me. But then I have the tactic of, all right, well, at least I got the handshake. This will keep me going. I go up.
Yeah, but which hand did you use?
I can't use the other one. If I use this in public, they're gonna murder me. Or put me in the zoo again, but I ain't going back. I killed enough coyotes to get out of there. So,
Can we
grip and freeze for climbing trees?
Oh, I thought you said grip and freeze, and I'm like, what tactic is that? Oh, I gotta try that.
Grip and freeze.
Yeah. Well, that's a perfect segue, because that's what happened when I was shaking Laura's dad's hand for the first time. I went up with all.
You didn't let go?
No, I kind of froze mentally because I went up. Yeah, so I go up to him, I extend my hand, say, "Hi, I'm Harv." He looks at my hand, smacks it out, and goes, "What the fuck are you calling me sir for?" And from there, it's just been like, man, he's like the coolest fucking guy. I'm like, I think about it all the time. I'm so lucky just to like have them and like be part of that family. Although I can't remember to this day what he said to me when he was like hugging me at the altar. I don't know if it's because like I blacked out a little bit. I mean, Ryan, I don't know if you had the experience when you got married. Like it kind of like just goes.
He like slips you a hotel key in your hand. It says, "Meet me in room 111."
Yeah, when you lifted the veil off of his face and you saw
Yeah.
Oh my
You see
God.
Laura running out the back. It's just there's something so funny about imagining him in like with like a red wig on.
I mean, anybody in like just a comic red wig kind of works.
Yeah.
But especially him. He really is like the most chill guy. So when like, if you make him a public spectacle like that, yeah, I could see him like not being.
Well, also it's like he's like a chill guy, but like he looks kind of like a tough like dad.
Oh my
You know what I
God,
mean?
yeah.
Like bald, like that kind of like furrowed brow, like
Yeah,
you know. But
Yeah.
like when you talk to him, he's like so relaxed and like just
Yeah.
like a,
bad.
You definitely are like nervous, like talking to him at first, and then like as soon as you hang out with him, yeah.
you're like,
I
oh,
mean,
he's actually just very nice.
yeah. I mean, without like incriminating anybody from that wedding and saying what anybody did, but we had some times. We all had some times with him, and we partied and we let loose a little bit, and then I guess isn't really incriminating, but he drank enough to try and jump into the fire, and then me and
Right.
me and Ryan's lovely wife, who is also again now a homeowner, Sarah Demarco, was we're not big guys, me and Sarah. We ain't that muscly, so we're trying to hold back an adult man.
Who's like a brick wall.
Yeah, he's freaking strong, and especially after a couple of drinks or a couple of thousand or however many we all had.
Yeah, that alcohol strength.
Yeah.
So shit, what are you gonna do with the fuck? Like, what? I mean, are you just gonna straight up build a studio in the basement? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, this is important.
Yeah. So it's unfinished, but honestly, the way it's laid out, it's perfect that it's unfinished, because then we can just like whatever we envision, we can lay it out however we want.
Like it's like a cellar, like just concrete kind of shit, or
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah. Are you excited about that, or would you have preferred to have it finished?
I think it depends on because some houses we walked into and like the basement's finished really nice, and like I'm like, okay, we can definitely use this for studio space and whatever else. But then other times it was set up for a very particular purpose, and it's like, oh well, this is not really workable for what we need. If we're like rehearsing or etc.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a blank slate. So like whatever, we can like plan everything out the way we want it.
right? Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And you are like a really like solid like handyman, so like you're not gonna have a lot of problems with that probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do most of it myself, and to save a lot of money.
I mean,
Yeah, I am not a handyman.
no,
I'd be fucking like slamming a fucking goose liver with a rubber chicken to try and like put up boards in the wall.
That's how you do it. That's how.
Are you fucking? No, I'm sorry. We're like way over a minute in. This is totally okay. Are you fucking encouraging this man right now? He's trying to put a wood board on a wall. Rubber chicken. And what are you gonna hit? A fucking goose liver? You said goose liver? I didn't make that up. Oh my god. I really thought I was just like I just random grabbed that. Holy shit.
Look, go work for any contractor. You'll be surprised.
There's just buckets of goose livers and rubber chickens everywhere.
Where'd all this blood come from?
We really gotta stop
Like
encouraging
the whole
him.
process is this like really gory like But then when it's done, it's like a perfectly clean, like nicely wooden house. Like,
oh, like the episode of SpongeBob with the paint bubble and explodes and it gets every single like.
yeah, exactly. Like that.
Every picture frame.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess
So good.
Omar shouldn't come help you build the studio at all. What do you plan on doing with the right over here? There's a very nice sign that says, I believe it said like.
Live, life, laugh, learn, or
it's
something.
like something like that. It's like this is the spot for the dogs or something, or like we are dogs. What are you gonna do over here in this
We
channel?
are dogs.
We are dogs.
I can find the image and put it in. It depends on much.
Please get a fucking sign in your house that just says "We are dogs."
That sign's going on the front door.
Oh my god.
Honestly, though, it could kind of work if you like make it like the dog is in Ride Dog at the end. We could really serialize this.
Our new neighbors are going to come over with like a greeting package. Like, oh, hey, new neighbors. And they're just going to see "We are dogs."
I think if I saw that at someone's front door, I don't know if I would be scared or not. Like, because in my head, I'm imagining like they answer a door and it's like, you know, full human body in suits, but with just like dog heads.
like the old picture of the dogs playing poker.
Yeah, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop. This really. I wanted to start this whole day off. I was like excited for Ryan and Sarah. They've been like trying for so long to get this house. It's been a long time. Like,
Yeah.
you guys have been taking.
We started looking last May, like during the peak of the market. It was like the worst time. I mean, this whole past year has been like the worst time to buy. Actually, the first house that we toured, we can see that house from the backyard of this house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that like, you know, you're kind of vengeful about this in a way. You know, you're like, I can see them now from my backyard.
With an eye on them.
Keeping
honestly,
notes, like tracking their daily schedule.
The biggest catalyst for getting a house was get a dog, because where we are right now, we're not allowed to have a dog. So it was all right, we need the house to get the dog.
Plenty of room in here, you know, and you got to put something down for those hardwood floors. But
As we all say, we are dogs.
oh yeah, speaking of we are dog, I actually just pulled up on the side because I still have the saying. I would pull it up in here, but I'm not going to go through the effort. The sign actually reads, "We are dog." No.
No, are you serious?
No. It reads "You, me, and the dogs," which is the most live, laugh, learn shit probably of all fucking time, and it fits for you guys. So you know,
It does. We're very live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
I mean,
we used to have this stupid joke. It was from when we used to go to our friends. What do you call those? The beach house thingies. What do you call those?
Cabana.
Cabana. That's what I was thinking. We used to go to beach. It was like, you know, one of those ones you rent, so it like already has like all those type of signs up, like the really like motivational like beach signs.
Yeah.
And so we had this thing where we would just say all the quotes in Bane's voice from like the Batman movie, like the Chris Nolan Batman. So we'd be like, "If you're lucky enough to live at the beach, you're lucky enough." Like that kind of shit.
Oh wait, what's my favorite one? It's not a day wasted if it's a day at the beach.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a day wasted if it's a day at the beach. It's kind of Sean Connery-esque.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say? Listen, in the Batman series, I mean, I'm not going to talk about all of them, but the movies, they never took Bane's mask off. That could have been Sean Connery, and he's just extremely muscular.
Pretending he's Tom Hardy.
And has de-aged significantly.
90-year-old Sean Connery.
Yeah, I read something the other day, or I heard something the other day that was like, do they really just pick like Tom Hardy because in not a single movie does he have a straight accent in any way?
What do you mean?
Like in pretty much every Tom Hardy film that I can think of, he's never doing his own voice for the most part. Like there's a couple.
I actually don't even know what he actually sounds like now that I think about it.
Well, I mean Venom, he's got like that weird Boston thing.
Brooklyn thing or whatever.
He does like
He is British though, right?
I think he's Australian.
Really?
I actually don't know. Let me look that
All
up.
right, we're going to the fact checks.
Go to the Google. Sponsor.
Oh, it says he's from Mars.
We're not from Mars.
No, it says he's from London. So there was that one. I don't think I watched it ever, but there was that one like British gangster movie.
Oh, British Bake Off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. British gangster movie, the Great British Baking Show.
That'd honestly be a great spin if you just add some like mob drama in there.
In between each of like the cooks or the bakes, there's just like a middling scene where they're like holding like a guy hostage at a fucking car junkyard or whatever.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's always at the junkyard.
Yeah.
At like midnight.
Yeah.
But it's so well lit for some reason.
Yeah. There's always a spotlight. It's like if you were actually killing somebody in a junkyard, there would never be a spotlight on you.
There also probably wouldn't be like a professional movie production crew around you either, but you know, I mean,
yeah, true.
that light could be.
Or British baking ladies.
Are you thinking of Peaky Blinders?
Oh, right, he was in Peaky Blinders.
I still need to watch that. I've heard it's.
So that's probably his real voice, right?
No, because they do like the 10s, like.
Well, yeah, it's slightly different.
Isn't it like Cockney kind of almost? Yeah. Speaking of cocks, no. But,
transition.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Ryan and Sarah, new homeowners. Congratulations to the both of you, man. I know you guys have been like waiting for that for a long time, and I'm excited to come crash at your place like all the time.
Yeah, everybody's invited. All of the spicy mommies.
All the spicy mommies?
Everybody, here's my address.
Dude, that's like, if you're talking about all the spicy mommies, that's like 36 people. That's a lot. Okay, so yeah, Ryan, if you're offering
there's enough room in the cage in the basement.
right. This is not a cult.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if you invited every spicy mommy, that means you'd have to invite my grandma with 36 different email addresses. Then that'd be a lot, man. I mean, think about that. And they're all Patreon paying members. Like, you're going to have to provide a show.
You got an email for every grandchild.
Yeah, but think about it.
Harv's grandmother, 119.
Yeah. But think about it. Your grandma's weak and easy to capture and put in a cage. Just saying.
I mean, I don't typically think about my grandma in that way. So, grandma, here's to you.
You never look at your grandma and you're like, what a weak creature.
It'd be very easy to take her out at the knees.
No, go ahead. No, Omar wants to expand. Go ahead. Touch on it. Let us know.
No, I was just going to say, I didn't really intend to come into this episode with like serial killer vibes.
No, but we're here. This is definitely the true crime episode. Oh my gosh.
I guess so.
Or it's like, you know, what's that show? Oh, Making of a Murderer. Because now that Ryan has a home, oh my god, the bodies.
Yeah.
I mean,
fucking bloodbath in there.
He's no stranger to killing a bunch of chipmunks.
Chickmunks?
Just, you know, this is what happens. You go and then they make you in the darkness and the void and make fun of you the whole time. It's really not fun.
Is this the room that you sit in when you're like done with work and you just like need to zone out? You just sit in the darkness. This
is where like any kicking teeth idea I have happens in here, and that's why we don't got a lot of followers. Hang on, let's just brighten up the place a little bit. Okay. Oh, nice touch again.
We have a house.
Yeah.
We all collectively have a house.
Yeah.
Now. The cult. The cult of kicking teeth.
I mean, really, like that. If we're not like sugarcoating everything, kind of sharing dreams. I mean, I don't think this is a safe place for me to share dreams because every time I fucking do, I just get ripped apart. But if I did feel comfortable enough to do that, yeah, I mean, we've been honest like on the show before about, you know, the whole how this started and why we all met around the fire. But the ultimate goal for the Slappy Hour podcast specifically
is to buy a house.
Is not just to buy a house. It's for all of us to become neighbors one day. Like we have this like Omar and I have had this dream since we were kids about just, we're going to like live across the street kind of thing. And I guess, yeah, that really is like, yeah, in a way to buy a house, but also just so we can do more like Slappy Hour stuff and Kicking Teeth stuff and like music stuff and just, yeah, that's like the ultimate dream kind of all this. Yeah.
I always thought about like, it would be so sick if you got your like main homies to like have like just a big plot of land, like let's say in upstate New York. And then you have like a bunch of houses, but then in the middle, there's like sort of like a community room where there's like a fucking campfire in the middle. There's fucking like a pool table and shit. Like,
yeah, Ryan and I were talking like, kind of like when he was
commune
like,
shit.
Well, we're talking about shit. Yeah. Wait, what?
No, commune.
Commune, yeah.
Communist.
Yeah.
You're saying we're communist, right? Everybody knows this, right? It's not. Well,
the goal is to be neighbors and to ring each other's doorbells and ask each other's wives if we can come out and play.
And and to make sure everybody gets same equal piece of pie.
I always imagined it this way. Like, so I used to have a teacher in when I was in Pratt who
not he was like else.
This teacher at Pratt was like a environmentalist, and he lived in the home with his family and another family where it was like a big home, like two home sections where it was like their bedrooms and stuff, but then they had like a shared kitchen and living room in between, so it was like a hallway that connected. And so, it's really crazy, but like he was just very about like saving the environment, like making I guess using less, basically.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, if you're gonna walk the walk, talk the talk, but unless you're gonna do it at scale, I don't think it's really making a difference.
For sure.
There is definitely like the amount of people that like do that, where it's like, and that's I think that's like why we have such, not to get like serious and shit, but that's definitely the reason why so many people are kind of like turned off when it's coming to like climate change and like saving the planet and stuff. Because think of like, and my sister went to school with like a lot of these people, like very just like a lot of people that are into like climate activism and stuff and like change for the environment. A lot of them are just in it because of the not the status, but
I got this metal straw that I ordered off Amazon.
Exactly. Like to be fair, like switching to alternatives like that, like we do stuff like that.
I got metal straws. Right now.
And it's good to do stuff like that, and like you should always like try and be active to like save the planet, reduce your waste, carbon emissions, all of that. But half the time, if you're not actually trying to make like real change, like on the government level or like official level, if we don't like change policies, then buying a fucking metal straw isn't going to save the ocean,
Yeah.
So it's just
I mean, if this guy, if it was his vibe to live with this other family and like he liked it, for him.
Yeah.
I'd rather
have your own
my
space,
own house, and then just do other things that are equivalent to what.
Oh. Dude, 100%. I don't fucking want anybody else.
yeah, for sure. It's a hard sell. It's definitely a hard sell.
Yeah. But see, then we could, this is why we're, I don't want to really just say that the hosts of the Slappy Hour Podcast are heroes, but by moving across the street from each other, we will cut down carbon emissions by not having to drive to each other's houses.
Boom. There you go.
Saving the world. We'll fly.
College.
Saving the world through friendship.
That's so cute. Oh, Omar, make that the tagline. Damn it.
That should be the podcast episode name.
I mean,
saving the world with friendship.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, that's kind of the gist. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But and then like we could like always have like, since we'd have multiple houses and like living near each other, we could have like all our partners go into one bed and we're all snuggled in our own bed,
You sold that so straight. I really thought you were like, oh yeah, we can like all carpool together and we can start like practicing music at your house. It's like, no.
We can form a quartet.
Get rid of our wives immediately. Ryan, get the cages.
Got a couple.
Yeah, really, this took a hard swing in the murder town. Everybody home, we're not murderers. Two out of three of us are not murderers. It's fine.
2 out of 3.
Yeah, but we won't tell you who's, it until the end.
It's yeah.
It's kind of the best place to leave that off. I mean.
Yeah, well, because I was gonna say it's funny that we're like talking about like communes and stuff, because we actually have like a friend recently who the same friend actually I was just talking about, who we used to go to her cabana in fucking Fire Island. It was actually in like a Vice documentary recently, because she lives at a farming commune, and then it like got really controversial and like blew up, where it was like everybody was trying to figure out if it was a cult or not, essentially.
Oh, I saw that.
It's called The Garden.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, so well, they made a Vice documentary, and then they were big on TikTok for a while, because like one of their things was like they wanted to like show people how they were living, so they basically like built a room that used like I don't know, some fucking satellite shit to have internet, essentially.
Yeah, no, 10 out of 10, definitely a cult.
And she's just like a very chill person. I think honestly, what it really is it's just fucking hippies.
Yeah.
Look, you can be a chill person and still be in a cult.
Yeah, well, so the
Yeah, I mean,
cult
well, if you
leader,
subscribe to this podcast, it's the same shit, you know? Go
well,
on.
so the cult leader, as they were saying, is this guy Forrest, who's her fiance. But I'm going to his wedding this summer.
Hey, wait, yeah, shouts out, congratulations.
What?
He connected to everybody.
Literally, we grew up with her in high school. Like, she was like one of our closest friends for a while.
Yeah,
like,
she-
the only reason we don't talk anymore is because, you know, we just all went to college. and all that
Adulthood.
shit. Yeah, adulthood.
Yeah, there were
Like,
many
but we were never not friends with her. Like, I haven't talked to her in maybe in a couple of years, but
that we used to drink a lot of Four Locos at her house.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
we used to be hanging a lot. Like,
Yeah, she's a great
And,
person. She's awesome. I mean, yeah, and like,
yeah, no, she's like the nicest person ever.
Yeah.
Like,
first of all, congratulations on the engagement. I don't know when it happened because obviously we've been out of touch, but a big Slappy congratulations to y'all. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, if you guys want to come on the show at any point, we're here. Just reach out.
yeah, let's clear the air. Let's see what.
Also, I'm definitely uninformed, and I did call it 10 out of 10 occult, but I don't really know.
I just like
I'm gonna walk that one back a little bit.
We're just fucking around here. It's okay.
no. Hey, dude. I don't know.
She won't be. I don't think she. Well, I don't know. Maybe she would be offended. I don't
Hey,
know.
even so, it could be a cult.
But Brian is not actually. Or no.
I'm gonna get locked in my.
Hey, they might be a cult. You know what? I'm gonna when we talk. If we can get her on and talk to her, I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
a cult?
Dude, no, we're being open-ended. Why not? I mean,
Yeah. I'm not.
there's nothing to hide on this podcast besides the skeletons that Ryan has in his new basement, and you know that's just you avoid that all. But no, I think it's definitely good to just be like open and honest, especially with an old friend.
Yeah. Well, also it's like you can just like see what their side of the story is, because you only like when you see it through like these other lenses, it's like, and the Vice documentary kind of was more on their side in a way, I think.
Yeah,
'Cause it kind of showed that just like people on fucking TikTok and shit are like just farming drama, you know?
I mean, yeah. Think about half it. Like, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but my wife probably watches, on average, at least every night, probably like an hour of TikTok, and that's like low, you know, depending on like if she's like chilling in the bed or she's tired and just like kind of doing the auto zombie scroll thing we all do. But yeah, you have to just like half the shit we see on there is like, okay, that's fake. That person literally made this for a reaction. It's, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that stuff is so worked up, and it works half the time. I mean,
I hate those obvious reaction videos where like the camera guy is talking too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah, or like
Oh,
when
yeah.
there's like, you know, when you like see like some, it's like a crazy situation, like people getting in a fight in like a park, but like, it's like, how are you filming right when this all started? Like,
yeah.
it's so, like, well, you just happen to catch this moment, like just beginning. Like, sure, if it was like sort of towards the end or middle, I could see it's like, you know, you pulled out your phone and filmed it.
Yeah.
But like, there'll be
Oh,
ones
man.
where it'll literally be like walking around and then like something starts to happen and you're like, there's no way you were just fucking filming and like caught that.
Yeah,
I love all the parody of that where like
yeah.
TikTokers like are like filming the thing and then they're like, oh, camera guy
Yeah.
that nobody ever noticed. Camera guy 2 that nobody ever noticed.
Right? Yeah.
That's like the good shit. Oh my god.
So good.
We were watching a really fucking. There was one the other day where it was like some woman was pulled into her driveway with her kid in the back, and there was a shadow in her bedroom with the light on. And she's like, I didn't leave the light on when I came home, and then the shadow just disappears. But so she got her kid in the back, and she's like, see, like there's somebody in my house, and it's either like paranormal or like a robber. Like that's kind of like the precipice of what she's kind of going for here. But in that, like the very first instant, I'm just like, okay, no mom would sit there and be like, honey, you stay in the car. There might be a murderer. I'll be back. Good luck. You know what I mean? I'm like, she actually goes into the house and there's obviously nothing there. And she's like, just like hyperventilating on purpose and shit like that. And it's crazy the amount of like, I mean, TikTok is like anything else. It has like good aspects of it, especially like, you know, the KICKIN TEETH channel account that everybody should follow. But, you know, there's a lot of like trash on there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash everywhere, let's be honest.
Yeah. Look at this podcast. I mean,
Carefully curated my TikTok to be pretty much only cooking and dogs. So.
that's you, dude. If you have a fucking sign, yeah. Oh, hey,
There's some comedy and parody thrown in there, but it's overwhelmingly dogs.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking.
I technically have a TikTok. I don't have the app on my phone though.
Yeah, dude, the TikTok app is dangerous. The fact that like it just starts auto scrolling when you open it and you like don't.
That's what freaked me out, dude. Like, so I like uploaded one video. It was some stupid fucking joke I made.
Yeah.
But and then I tried to use it, and like immediately it was like, and then next video, like, and I was just like, whoa, like this is gonna fuck up my brain.
Yeah.
Like I can already tell.
And we're already like, I mean, we're not like crapping on anybody with ADHD at all because we are the fucking cases of it. Like,
I think that's why I don't want to, because I already know I have like really bad concentration issues.
Yeah.
So like just that type of thing will like fuck me.
No, it's
every time you open it, you waste a half hour.
Yeah.
If that. That's my whole thing about like Target. Like Laura's always like, oh my gosh, there's so many savings, bro. Every time you walk in there, I don't care how many savings there are. It's like at least $70.
Yeah.
At least.
I did not need a bookend that looks like a hand.
No, but you got it. And yeah, I kind of got like off topic right before we were doing the TikTok thing, but we were bringing up Ryan's signs and dogs, and you know, because this episode has started off with him getting a house, and we're kind of heading towards the end of the episode. I feel like we should leave off in a happy place that doesn't have to do with Ryan's. I'm not going to say it's Ryan. It could be Omar. It could be me. Grizzly murders. We should start talking about what big old type of fluffy dog you're thinking about getting, boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is like real shit right now.
I want my dog skinned alive.
I like mine without the crust.
Yeah, this is a tough question. So
boneless.
Go
on.
We grew up with a golden retriever. I was like 5 years old, and really, really fond memories. That's like the whitest dog you could ever get. I love Goldens anyway, but Sarah is allergic to dogs.
Oh,
we might have to go hyperallergenic.
So divorce her.
Yeah, I mean, you got that cage for a reason, damn it.
So we'll keep the dog upstairs and Sarah down there.
Yeah.
This really is like the darkest we've fucking gone.
But yeah. I'm down for a golden. I'm down for any kind of lab. I'm down for like a Bernese mountain dog.
Tasty.
Australian Shepherd, Golden Doodle.
Oh, that's my boy. Oof.
The Aussie?
Australian Shepherds. Yeah, Aussie Shepherds.
Medium to large dogs I like.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I grew up with labs and like Goldens and stuff like that. It's such. I mean, like, I'm not like choosing between one breed or whatever for like opinion wise for you, but they're definitely like. From what most people say and like my family experience, they're definitely like the easiest to train. Like most like
smart dog.
Smart and like they're like, you know, they're not usually aggressive and stuff like that. Not that any breed is like aggressive from the start. It's always like the owner that usually has a point in that.
Oh yeah.
But
oh my God, I would totally get like a pit bull too though. Even though they get such a bad rap. I love pit bulls.
That's the whole thing. Everyone, you know, you have people like, and again, I'm not like saying any breed is angrier than the other besides Chihuahuas, which
I mean, like breeds for sure have like proclivities for things, but it really is how you raise it.
No, and like
and honestly, I don't know if it's just my like life experience, but I don't think I've ever run into a mean pit bull.
No, it's only when people train them shitty.
No.
Yeah, and even when a dog is like aggressively barking at me, I'm just probably stupidity, but I still keep going up to it and try to like get it to like me.
Yeah.
Most of the time I can.
Yeah. Ryan like lifts his arm, his hand is missing.
I mean, that's really the thing, like, because you were saying, like, how pit bulls aren't, like, you know, pit bulls aren't naturally aggressive. My family has a German Shepherd, and he's not aggressive, like, off the bat, but he can fucking get aggressive, which
he is the biggest German Shepherd I've ever seen in my life.
It's all
I think it's fucking massive.
Yeah, he's huge, but
he's like a mix of something, right? That's not just German Shepherd.
No, yeah, he's a pure like long-haired German Shepherd, but the funniest.
I feel like they're usually like skinnier and longer.
Well, that's the two types. There's the long hair and the short hair. So if you think about it and like think about how big he is in the fluff, and I'll put a picture up in
right. So if the fluff was gone, it would look like that.
Yeah. So anytime this like big hulking tank of a dog gets in the water, he looks like a fucking drowned rat, and it's really sad but hilarious at the same time.
True.
Like
the rats from Flushed Out or some shit.
I was literally just gonna say Flushed Away, and then you took it into like
away.
No. This is you. You literally made it not Flushed Away. You're like, man, fucking enemas. This is what I'm into. Flushed out. The whole movie where it's just they're trying to get CGI fucking claymation rats out of their asses. Oh, this podcast.
I don't even know why I even thought of that movie.
I don't know why
I haven't thought about that movie in a million years.
It's in that weird, like, Wallace and Gromit chicken run canon kind of thing.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Isn't it like mostly like cheeky, like English humor for the
British
most part?
humor,
Yeah. So your mom forced you to watch
aren't the rats the guys from Shaun of the Dead? The Simon Pegg and
Pegg, yeah.
And wait, really?
Nick, whatever his name is.
I don't remember the other guy's name, but
Nick Frost.
Nick Frost, yeah.
I did not know that this whole time.
At least Nick Frost, I'm pretty sure, is the fatter rat.
Wait.
I think Simon Pegg is the other one too.
I think, yeah.
So you're telling me these
What
men...
if I'm totally wrong? We could be totally wrong.
Wait, these men that I've seen those cool movies about the zombies and the hot fuzz, you're telling me that they were sentient mouse all along?
Actually, apparently it was Hugh Jackman.
No way.
Wait a second.
Fake news.
I don't know if you just like brought
Okay,
Simon
never mind.
Pegg's...
Forget everything that I said before. Apparently it was Ian McKellen and Hugh Jackman.
No way.
Oh no, wait, Ian McKellen as the Toad? Who was the... Oh, the Toad was the bad guy.
Okay, but still...
But yeah, Hugh Jackman was Roddy.
Pegg and Nick Frost confused with Ian McKellen and Hugh Jackman.
Isn't that Ewan?
Ewan, yeah.
Wait,
No,
Ian
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, you're thinking Ewan McGregor.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry, they're both in like some movies about swords.
Yeah, so forget everything I said. I just made that all up apparently. What am I thinking of then? I swear they were in a claymation movie.
And on that note, we're going to let Omar have his fever dream and let it fester while he just develops into this dark mental illness, while me and Ryan clearly understand the difference between Simon Pegg, Hugh Jackman, Ian McKellen, and Nick Frost.
Ewan McGregor.
And rats and dogs.
Yeah, I honestly think it's time to, flush this podcast away. So we're going to get out of here. But before we do, we're going to do our Patreon shout-outs. And guess what? We've only got one person to shout out. Our boy Shane. He's the running champion.
Shane boy.
Yeah, Shane's on the $5 a month tier, which is, I believe the $5, like, I did it ranking, so it's like you start off, the $1 tier is like the goblin larvae, because you're like worms to us. And then we're like the elder goblins, like the real ugly guys you see from Lord of the Rings. So to get this ugly and rank your way up, you gotta start popping out the cheddar a little bit more. And, like our good man Shane, who... for a goblin, looks pretty handsome, if I say so myself.
The babe.
Straight babe.
You know what I heard about Shane? I heard he went surfing one time, and the shark came up to him, and he bit the shark instead of the shark biting him. Stupid.
Like, instantly, stupid.
I messed it up. It was meant to come out much smoother than that.
I mean, what?
Appreciate the effort.
You're really flushing
Just
something
leave
out.
it in, leave it in, just leave it in.
You're flushing something out, man. I mean, yeah. So,
I heard.
no, let me keep going.
I heard that Shane started in the sewers and got flushed into the room from the toilet.
Wait, so it comes back up the toilet?
Yeah. So instead of flushed out, he was popping off.
I guess that's like ascending for the like that's heavenly ascension for the rats.
These are just Chuck Norris jokes replacing Shane.
Well,
I see right through you.
Yeah.
I heard Shane has another fist in his beard or something. The fucking Chuck Norris joke is.
Shane physically cannot grow a beard, but you know what you can do? Just go away. Stay away from this podcast. Be safe. There's funny people out there and people that do good, and then you got him. But really, no, honestly, guys, definitely check out the Patreon. If you subscribe, we'll give you endless compliments on the spot, so we'll fuck them up. You can laugh at us, and yeah, we'll just try and make you feel good. But yeah, we're on our way out, so let's get the plugs in. Omi, where can people find you and follow all these great ideas that you're going to just fuck up and you stop halfway through, you try and make a joke?
Follow me at ramen. You make me feel like I'm telling a joke, but I'm not. Follow me at what?
That sounded kind of sweet. It was like, you make me feel like I'm telling a joke, even when I'm not.
Follow me at Ramen Doodles on Instagram. I also have a website, ramendoodles.squarespace.com.
He's got a website
just
now.
Mostly just a portfolio thing. But my Instagram's got me fucking venturing, doing art, making music.
Actually,
that's all I do.
This is probably a good time to talk about this. Definitely go take the time to check out Omar's portfolio because, you know, he is a concept artist for games, and he works his ass off working for these companies, and then at the end of the day, he can't use half of these drawings in his portfolio because they're tied up and stuff like that. So go check out his work, because it's not just the things you're seeing here on Kickin' Teeth, honestly, and not even shitting on Omar, but the stuff he does, like for all these graphics down here, Slappy Hour, this isn't like holding a candle to his portfolio. I've watched him grow since we were kids, so definitely go check that out, please.
Thanks, it's man. Fantastic.
Yeah. Ryan?
My plug?
Oh, we can talk about your plug as long as you're not using it to flush anything out or flush anything away. Just get this put this shit in the toilet and send us home, boy.
So definitely go check out Ramen Doodles. And then you can find me on Instagram at Ryan Greg Photography. And I am working on a website. It will be through Squarespace, one of our future sponsors.
Yeah, for sure. That and MeUndies. I want that soft ass underwear.
Oh my god, these cheeks need to be caressed.
I just want to know what it. I always hear about it on podcasts. I'm like, is it really that good?
Must be. I want ZipRecruiter too.
Ooh. Okay. Everybody in the comments, comment below which company you'd want us to be sponsored by. Just really cut out the middleman. Take out all the love and authenticity. Destroy us.
Yeah.
I would love to be sponsored by something like you know those like companies that make the how to make slime books that you get at Scholastic book fairs in like elementary school.
I used to spend so much money of my parents' money that
just slime books.
Just at the fair.
Yeah.
Oh.
You reeled me in. I'd never
imagine being sponsored by slime. Just the concept.
No corporation, just the abstract concept.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think it's time to slime myself out of here because I just really can't do this anymore. This has been the Slappy Hour Podcast. We'll talk more about books and the Scholastic Book Fair later. We love you all. Go follow us, check out our socials, and have a good night. We love you, spicy mommies.
Bye.
Sayonara.